Good to see you. Bet you haven't heard that one yet, huh? So we're going to be working on recorder today. Surprise, surprise. Grab your recorder. And the first thing I want you to do before you watch any of this video is I want you to warm up on the notes that we already know. So that would be do, re, mi, sol, and la. Okay? So pause this video and come back and hit play when you have warmed up. See you in a second. Okay? Awesome job. So this is actually kind of neat because today we're going to be doing quite a lot of work the way that we would do in class, kind of usually for the first half of class if we're not playing a recorder game. We're going to be going through the pages that I sent you on high do, and the rhythm Tika-tika. So we have a lot of work to do, but it's kind of cool because you can pause, you can rewind, you can watch things again and again if it helps you out, and I think that's actually pretty neat. So I'm kind of excited to teach this class digitally right now anyway. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna miss playing with you. Alrighty, so let's first look at our new note. Our new note today is high do. Okay, so we have our scale so far, sounds like this. And today we're going to add high do. All right, and the way that we finger do is keep both of your thumbs right where they are underneath your recorder, your left thumb covering the thumb hole behind, your right thumb supporting your recorder. That's super important for this note. And you're going to just lift your top index finger and leave that top hole uncovered for high do. All right, so our scale going up, do it with me. We're gonna go just all the way up the notes that we know from low do to high do. It's gonna sound like this. Let's do that one more time together. And then let's go back down. Good, good. So again, if you need to pause and you need to continue working with that a little bit, do that. That's one of the advantages of using a video, right? So without further ado, let's go on to our new songs. Oh, you know what? I didn't say this out loud before, but I'm seeing it now. In solfege, when we say high do, and high do is just, you know, whatever instrument we're working on, the high do there, we write do, and then we do that little tick mark that you see in the packet that I sent you. That just means high. And so any note that you want to notate as high in solfege, is you just use that tick mark. So you can use it for sol as well, fa, whatever. If you put a high one, that means it's high, and we'll get to this later, but if you wanted to do a low do or low sol, you would just put a tick mark low. Yeah, so that's what you see in your packet. Alrighty, so as always, our 4 steps for looking at a new song. Number 1, we count it. Number 2, we solfege it. Number 3, we finger it. And number 4, finally, we play it, right? So let's look at this new Colorado Trail. My music is kind of under the iPad, so my eyes are going to be down here. But let's count it together. And let's go nice steady pace. There aren't any tricky rhythms in this one, so this is going to be our quarter note, okay? 1, 2, ready, count. Ta, ti, 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 ta. Ta, ti, ti, ta. Ta, ti, 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 ta. Ta, ti, ti, ta. Ta, ti, 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 ta. Ta, ti, ti, ta. Ti, 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 ta. Okay. Interesting thing for me in reading this through the first time, everything seems pretty simple to count, and also seems very repetitive. Lots of ta, ti, ta at the ends of our phrases. What stands out to me, and I'm thinking, oh, I gotta look at that, is that measure that's all TTs. It's the only measure in there that's like that. And I also see some leaps. So I'm gonna start thinking about that measure in particular as I go on to our next step, which is solfege. We're going to do this a little bit more slowly because we're adding something, right? We're adding pitch to our counting. That's our mi, which is the note that this starts on. So let's get our mi, and we're going to go about like this. 1, 2, ready, sing. Mi, sol, sol, la, sol, mi, re, do, re, mi. Mi, sol, sol, la, sol, mi, re, do, mi, re. Mi, sol, sol, la, sol, mi, re, do, re, mi. Mi, sol, do, la, sol, mi, re, do, do. Okay. If you want to pause, again, just reminding you that's an option. Pause and rewind. You can do that a lot of times. Now let's finger it. Ready? On our mi. Fingers nice and relaxed, nice and straight so that we can easily cover our holes, seal them up. Okay. Same speed, nice and slow like that. Oops. I modulated a little bit. Mi. All right, here we go. 1, 2, fingering. Mi, sol, sol, la, sol, mi, re, do, re, mi. Mi, sol, sol, la, sol, mi, re, do, mi, re. Mi, sol, sol, la, sol, mi, re, do, re, mi. Mi, sol, do, la, sol, mi, re, do, do. Good. And then finally, let's sing it or play it. Here we go. Ready? On our mi. Nice and slow. 1, 2, ready, play. Let's move on to I Lost the Farmer's Dairy key. This song, we see something that we haven't seen in recorder yet. We have seen it in other music that we sing, but we see we have a pickup note. And our pickup note, our pickup measure looks like this. 8th rest, a T rest, and then an 8th note that we come in on. And in music, we call things a pickup note if they come into a section of music, or especially at the start of a song, and we don't have a full measure. So you'll see here in I Lost the Farmer's Dairy key, we have 2 quarter notes for each measure, right? That time signature, 2, 4. But we have a pickup measure that only adds up to 1 quarter note instead of 2. That's why it's called a pickup. So I want you to be aware of that, because when we come back together, that's going to matter when we're counting ourselves in. For you at home, you know when you're coming in, you're playing alone, no one's going to notice if you're not really thinking about that pickup note to yourself. but it'll be super obvious once we get back in a group. So just something to think about. I'm looking through this and I only see tas and tts, so we are going to count it at a pretty good pace. Ready? 1 and 2 and 1 and t t t t t t t t t t t t t ta 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 t t t t t t t t ta t. Good? All right, let's solfege it. Let me get my do. All right, we're going to do this much more slowly than we counted it because adding notes is very tricky. So, 1 and 2 and 1 and do, mi, sol, sol, la, sol, mi, do, re, mi, sol, sol, la, sol, mi, do, sol, mi, do, re, mi, sol, re, mi, do, do. Good. Let's finger it now. We're starting on our low do, and the highest note in this is our high do, right? Something to think about. Here we go. Nice and slow again. 1 and 2 and 1 and do, mi, sol, sol, la, sol, mi, do, re, mi, sol, sol, la, sol, mi, do, sol, mi, do, re, mi, sol, re, mi, do, do. Good. Ready to play it? Thought so. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 1 and good, good, good. One thing that I can see being a little bit tricky is the ending of this one feels a little bit short because it's just an 8th note. Be precise with that, okay? All right, let's move on to the third do song, Pourquoi. I'm looking through this. I don't see anything tricky about the rhythm. We should always scan our music first before we count it. I don't see anything tricky. I do see a ta rest, which we have not counted yet on this lesson. Something to think about. But we're gonna go ahead and count this at a pretty good tempo, right? Because this is not the card. 1, 2, ready, count. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, 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 ta, shh. Ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, 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 ta. All right, let's solfege it. Ready? Sol. Starts on our sol, our first note we ever learned on recorder. A little bit slower. 1, 2, ready, sing. Sol, mi, 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 re, mi, sol, 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 sh. La, 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 do, la, la, sol, sol, mi, mi, re, mi, sol, 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 la, 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 sol, do, mi, re, do. Good. Let's finger it. Ready? Alrighty. Starts on our sol. 1, 2, ready, sing. Sol, mi, mi, re, mi, sol, 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 sol. La, last but not least, let's play. 1, 2, ready, play. Awesome job. Okay, so we are going to take a break for a second from playing our songs and we're going to look at the next concept that we are being introduced to as we're moving along. We learned high do today, and if that weren't enough, we're also learning a new rhythm. And the rhythm is tika-tika. And tika-tika, you will see on your page 2 of your Do songs. And also there are a couple of extra songs that are labeled specifically for tika-tika. Tika-tika looks like this. Most of the time in our music, we see tika-tika bound together like that. 4 in a row, 2 little flags. And here's where that comes from. So we work a lot with our quarter note, right? We're all familiar with the ever-present ta, solid bulb, simple stem, right? Okay. So then, as we know, this breaks down, and 1 quarter note equals 2 eighth notes. And that's what eighth notes look like when they're separate. We can also draw them linked together, in which case we take this little flag and we just straighten it out and we tie it together, right? But they're both eighth notes, they both count the same. And we count these ta for a quarter note and tt for eighth notes. Now, tika-tika, which we're introducing ourselves to today, is we just keep this pattern of splitting. So we took this quarter note, we split it in half, we got eighth notes, ta to tt. Now we take these tt's and we split them in half, and we get a note that has not 1 flag on it, like a tt, an eighth note, but we get 2 flags. And that's how we know that it's smaller. 2 flags, 2 flags. That's what they look like when they are separate from each other. But most of the time, we are going to see them in our music bound together, the same way a lot of the time we see TTs bound together. So when you have a tika-tika, and you have 4 of them in a row, you see them with their little flags straightened out, but they have 2 flags. So we have this top bar here, and then we're going to see a second bar right there. This is super important because there are some songs that we've looked at. The last one that we did, Pourquoi, if you want to glance at that, Pourquoi has 4 eighth notes that are bound together, 4 TTs, and it looks like this. And if I was not paying attention, I could maybe look at these 2 and think, oh, they're the same when I'm reading them in my music or I'm counting through it quickly. But I need to remember to check the number of bars or the number of little flags that I see. Because if there's just 1, that means it's an eighth note, I count it TT. But if there's 2, it's twice as fast, it's tika-tika. So something to watch out for is the difference between barred eighth notes, TTs, and barred tika-tikas, 16th notes. All right, we are going to do a little bit of practice before we get into this with our counting. All right, so each of these lines has tika-tikas, some TTs, some tas, all mixed up. Remember, this is our little repeat sign, so we are going to do each one of these lines we're going to count 2 times right in a row, okay? So first line, 1, 2, ready, count. Tika-tika-ta, 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 tika-tika-ta. How'd you do? Remember, you can always rewind. Let's do the second one. 1, 2, ready, count. Ta, ti, ti, ticka, ticka, ta. Ta, ti, ti, ticka, ticka, ta. Nice. All right, last but not least, this crazy line down here, which I'm sure you guys can handle. 1, 2, ready, count. Ti, ti, ticka, ticka, ti, ti, ticka, ticka, ti, ti, ticka, ticka, ti, ti, ticka, ticka. That one makes me want to write a song with just TTs and ticka-tickas. All right, so let's get into the music. Let's get into the music and apply this. Let's look at the song T-Deo. This has ticka-tickas in it for us to practice counting and playing. And one thing I'd like us to think about when we're looking at this song for the first time is how quickly do you want to start counting it for yourself? Because I know something that happens to me a lot is I see a song like this and I glance at it and I say, oh, okay, this only has TTs and tas in it, a few ticka-tickas. It all looks familiar. So I might get confident and I might go too quickly for myself and I might do T-T, 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 ta, T-T, 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 ta, T-T, 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 ta, ticka, ticka, T-T, T-T, ta. And I get to ticka-ticka and I kind of like freeze up because I feel like I'm going a little too fast to really be comfortable with my ticka-tickas. So when you're looking at a song that has quick rhythms in it, always think about how quickly can I do the hardest rhythm in the song. So for me, I want my ticka-tickas to be like ticka-ticka, ticka-ticka. That feels good to me. So that should be my steady beat, right? Because that's the hardest rhythm, fastest. 1 and 2 and count with me. T, 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 ta. T, 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 ta. T, 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 ta. Ticka, ticka, T, 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 ta. T, T, ta, T, T, ta. Ticka, ticka, T, 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 ta. T, T, ta, T, T, ta. Ticka, ticka, T, 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 ta. Good. All right, let's solfege it. This one starts on our mi. We get a pitch. Mi. Ready? Nice and slow, slower than that. 1 and 2 and ready and sing. Mi, so, so, la, mi, so, so. Mi, so, so, la, mi, re, do. Mi, so, so, la, mi, so, so. Mi, so, 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 la, mi, re, do. Mi, so, do. Mi, so, do. Mi, so, 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 la, mi, re, do. Mi, so, do. Mi, so, do. Mi, so, 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 la, mi, re, do. Good. Let's finger it. Almost done, you guys. You guys are doing great. 1 and 2 and ready and sing. Mi, so, so, la, mi, so, so. Mi, so, so, la, mi, re, do. Mi, so, so, la, mi, so, so. Mi, so, 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 la, mi, re, do. Mi, so, do. Mi, so, do. Mi, so, 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 la, mi, re, do. Mi, so, do. Mi, so, do. Mi, so, 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 la, mi, re, do. Cool. Let's play it. 1, 2, ready, play. Awesome job.